Hello and welcome to Vision of Asia, the news you can trust and events that move and celebrate our very own South Asian community. I'm Nidhi Kathuria coming to you from our ITV Gold studio in New Jersey. In the headlines today, Supreme Court halts COVID-19 vaccine rule for US businesses. Experts say India's big cities could see COVID cases peak next week. Elon Musk says Tesla not in India due to challenges with the government. From the world of entertainment, Ajay Devgan starrer Bhola goes on floors today. We have a special feature on the Festival of Lohri celebrated today. Stay with us on Vision of Asia for news in detail right after this short break. The Supreme Court has stopped the Biden administration from enforcing a requirement that employees at large businesses be vaccinated against COVID-19 or undergo weekly testing and wear a mask on the job. At the same time, the court is allowing the administration to proceed with a vaccine mandate for most healthcare workers in the US. The court's orders Thursday during a spike in coronavirus cases was a mixed bag for the administration's efforts to boost the vaccination rate among Americans. The court's conservative majority concluded the administration overstepped its authority by seeking to impose the Occupational Safety and Health Administration's vaccine or test rule on US businesses with at least 100 employees. More than 80 million people would have been affected. More than 208 million Americans, 62.7% of the population, are fully vaccinated, and more than a third of those have received booster shots, according to the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. New COVID-19 infections in Indian cities such as New Delhi and Mumbai could peak next week after rising rapidly, experts say, as the country reports the highest number of daily cases since late May. The 247,417 new infections on Thursday were more than 30 times higher daily cases from a month ago, rising as the more transmissible Omicron variant replaced Delta across the country. Total infections reached 36.32 million, behind only the United States. Mumbai recorded a high of 20,971 infections last Friday, but cases have been coming down since. City officials said the rate of infection was also coming down, with nearly 80% of COVID-19 hospital beds vacant. Delhi reported more than 27,500 infections on Wednesday, close to its all-time high, and its health ministers told local media this week infection could start coming down in a few days. Tesla Incorporated is still working through a lot of challenges with the government in India. Its billionaire chief executive Elon Musk said on Twitter on Thursday, responding to a question on when it would launch its electric cars in the country. Tesla had plans to begin selling imported cars in India last year and has been lobbying the government to slash import taxes on electric vehicles before it enters the market. Elon Musk has wanted to sell Tesla Incorporated cars in India as early as 2019. 3 years later, the US electric vehicle pioneer isn't really much closer. Musk didn't identify the challenges being worked on in his Twitter post. India levies an import duty of as high as 100% on imported cars, including EVs, which Musk has previously said are among the highest in the world. Analysts have said that all these rates Tesla cars would become too costly for many buyers. The Hindi remake of the Tamil blockbuster Kaithi, starring Ajay Devgan, went to floors today. It will be produced by S.R. Prakash Babu and Reliance Entertainment. The title of the remake is out and it is being called Bhola. The shoot began Thursday morning. Given the COVID-19 situation in the country, the set will be minimum unit set. The actor was personally looking into the pre-production and scripting, and the film promises to be a mass entertainer. Kaithi, released in 2019, which was an action thriller directed by Lokesh Kanagaraj. The film stars Karthu Karthi in the leading role with Narayan Arjundas, Harish Uthman, George Marian and Dheena in pivotal roles. In the film, a recently released prisoner races against time to drive poisoned corpse to the hospital in exchange for meeting his daughter while evading criminals chasing him. Sundar Mundariye ho, tera kaun vichara ho, dulla bhatti wala ho, dulle di thi vyai ho. This is one of the most famous songs sung on Lohri, where Dulla Bhatti, popularly referred to as the son of Punjab or Robin Hood of Punjab, born into a Muslim family and named Abdullah Bhatti at birth, led a revolt against Mughal rule and Emperor Akbar. Dulla's class war took the form of social banditry, taking from the rich and giving to the poor. He also opposed the abduction and selling of girls into slavery, arranging marriages for them and also providing their dowries. The folklore concerning Dulla Bhatti have survived to the present day, where he is thanked and celebrated as a savior of Punjabi girls and socially repressed peasant class. Lohri is also the day when the earth, farthest from the sun at this point of time, changes its course, the start of its 6-month-long journey towards the sun, or the Uttarayanam, thus ending the coldest month of the year. Lohri is celebrated on the 13th of January every year with great enthusiasm all across the North Indian states like Punjab, Haryana, Jammu and parts of Himachal Pradesh. It is the winter harvest festival of Punjab, as it is at this time that sugarcane is traditionally harvested. This is also the last day of the farmer's financial year. There are many traditions and stories associated with Lohri. In Punjab, children go knocking from door to door and are given savories like the laddus, gachak, peanuts, puffed rice and gudki patti. Harvest festivals are celebrated all over the country at this time of the year, though by different names. Pongal in Tamil Nadu, Magh Bihu in Assam, Makar Skranti in Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh and other parts of India. All these festivals signify health, wealth and prosperity and the coming of warmer days. From New Jersey, we have a special clip of Amita Singh, active member of the community, friend and patron of ITV Gold, wishing you all a very happy Lohri.
Hi, I'm Amita Singh from Nominees. I just want to wish you today on the occasion of Lohri much happiness, much love and a sense of togetherness. I'm one of those people who grew up in India in a Catholic convent school and sadly didn't get to celebrate the many festivals that we are rich with because of my environment. My first experience of celebrating Lohri was in Florida through the Gujarati and the Punjabi community. And when I realized beyond the festivities, the depth and the essence of what this function is, the way it is celebrated, if you buy a new house, you have a new baby, you just got married, there's so much amazing cultural depth to this festivity. And from me to you, the ITV audience, I want to say, Lohri di lakh lakh vadaiyan. Be happy, stay strong, and just celebrate life.
We also have a video clip from 2020 from Makkar family living in the United States who have been celebrating Lohri for the past 20 years in their home in New Jersey. Guests, including American friends of their children Prachi and Surya, wear Indian attire and enjoy Punjabi music, dhol, bhangra, and traditional festival food. Enjoy the clip. That's a wrap on Vision of Asia tonight. Send us your suggestions and community news that you would like us to cover for our print and television coverage at events@itvgold.com. Follow us on our Facebook handle at itvgold. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk if you're in the tri-state or in the Chicago area for community news, entertainment, and events in US and India. You can also read the News India Times newspaper online at www.newsindiatimes.com or subscribe to the hard copy by calling 212-675-7515. Thank you and happy Lohri to all of you.